Yo, what up, y'all? Thank y'all so much for dropping by, man. So, before we get started, man, hit the like button, man. If you hit the like button, you help me slap ponies, man. Y'all want to slap ponies together? Hit the like button, man. YouTube push the video out to more people when you hit the like button, man. Hit the like button, slap a pony. That's what I want to do today. We slapping ponies left and right today, man. Oh yeah, it's going up. It is going up today, man. So we about to just dive right into it, man. We ain't finna waste no time without further ado, man. So I know y'all guys already got word. Starfield is officially gold, man. It has officially struck gold. We've been digging hard, man. We struck gold, man. So today you can go get those installs right now on your Xbox, man. So you can pre-install Starfield today, man. So please go do that so we can go platinum. We need to go platinum with this game, man. Like, we need to do this so we can make a statement to people like IGN, Sony, and Metacritics. This right here is a big slap to all those people that's been dissing Xbox from day one, dissing Uncle Phil from day one in Game Pass, talking about we ain't got no games, you know what I'm saying? We ain't bringing value to the gaming industry. Now they are upset that they have to put respect on Xbox name, and they don't want to do it because they have brand loyalty to PlayStation. That's why when people grow accustomed to something and they get used to something, they don't like change. People just don't. That's just the way they operate. That's just the way your mind thinks. After you do something for like a month or two, you become accustomed to it. So if you do something like, let's say you smoke cigarettes, for an example, if you've been doing that for 2 or 3 months, you're gonna get hooked on that. The same thing with gaming, sports, anything. If you've been doing something for so long, you're gonna get hooked on it. And now everybody got hooked on PlayStation for knowing having AAA bangers. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got used to that. PlayStation got all the bangers, right? So everybody got used to that, and they got used to bashing the Xbox One, and they got stuck in the past, and they forgot that, hey, this is a new generation, bro. This ain't Xbox One. Like, why are they still trying us like some little peons, man? Why they still trying to bully Uncle Phil and Xbox? Like, please stop it, you Decepticons. Man, I'm about to let y'all guys know what's going down out here in these gaming streets, man. These fools, these fanboys, these ponies are trying to go out of their way to review bomb Starfield, bro. This news have got announced, and I've been hearing this been going on for a little minute now, but it's getting worse. Like, they had one fanboy come out and say he's going to make 1,000 fake hacking pages or whatever to probably go on Metacritics, on all these bloggers, vloggers, media outlets, like especially like IGN, and Metacritics. When they know these are two platforms that cater to PlayStation. We know they market PlayStation first before Xbox or Nintendo. PlayStation is their gold mine. This is how they eat. You know what I'm saying? So they don't want to lose like review copies from Sony, because Sony will boycott you and blackball you out of the industry if you give them a bad review. So that's why everything that comes on PS5 have to have a good review by force, not by choice, because they don't get nothing. Sony don't like them. Sony don't rock with them. Look at Jim Ryan. He's been misguiding his pony since day one, and now they're starting to see it. Like, Jim Ryan is all about that bag, man. Listen, they have to understand, man. Sony is greedy, grimy, shady, low down, and dirty, money grabbing, cash grabbing Decepticons over there at Sony's front office. Like, the only thing these people care about is money. Money. And I wish these ponies get it through their thick skull already, man. Stop thinking Jim Ryan is your friend. He's all about that bag. Stop thinking Sony has the best interest in gaming. They only about the bag, man. How many times do we have to repeat that? You know what I'm saying? I wish I had remember those old tape players? You can just keep hit rewind. Sony is about the bag. Stop thinking they're your friend. And I wish you could just say it like 1,000 times every day to these pony channels, so they can understand that Jim Ryan don't care about y'all. Why do y'all think PlayStation Plus ain't bringing no value? Look, that's okay, I'll wait. Why do you think they ain't competing with Game Pass? These jackasses are focused on VR, new controllers, going of games of a service, all you about to get on PS5 is Fortnite and Apex Legends. That's all y'all about to get. Games of a service and cash grabs and remakes. The remake station. That's all y'all. Listen, from here on out, do not ask PlayStation for AAA bangers. All y'all guys gonna get is multiplats and indies and games of a service. Stop asking for exclusive games like Spider-Man and God of Wars. You're not gonna get them. All y'all about to get from here on out is remakes. They're just gonna dress them up a little bit, put a little lipstick on them, a little eyeliner, makeup, and throw it back out there for a cash grab. Double dipping. Like, listen. At this point, they are losing their mind, man. I'm talking about Review Bum and Starfield, though. Like, why can't we be excited for something? You know, some people been telling us to pipe down. Oh, you know, don't get too happy. Don't get too excited about Starfield. Like, what? We got the biggest AAA banger coming out this generation, and you're telling us, hey man, hold your peace, man. Don't be getting all excited, man. Don't be celebrating, man. Undercover ponies in the Xbox, you know what I'm saying, community, in the gaming community, telling us we shouldn't be excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, why wouldn't you be excited for one of the biggest games this probably for the next 2 generations? Like, and we already know Bethesda love to update their games, man. Just look at it. Look at Fallout. Look at Skyrim. Look at all these other games online and games. Man, listen, we ain't got nothing to worry about. Like, we got a lot of little undercover ponies and fanboys screaming, I ain't gonna touch Starfield if it's running at 30 FPS. I'll never touch a 30 FPS. It's disgusting. I'll never touch it. Oh, but then they double back. They double back when they seen that showcase. Oh, well, you know, I'm being that I'm a content creator, I'm gonna have to jump into Starfield now, and I'm gonna have to try it out to see how the game is. But then a few months ago, you just said you refuse to touch a 30 FPS game, right? You did say that, and we got receipts on that. So you can't. Listen. You cannot play both sides of the fence this generation. There's only gonna be one winner that's gonna come out on top. So you're gonna have to choose a side, man. Which one you gonna rock with us? The green team, Xbox Game Pass, Uncle Phil, the new dream team? Or you gonna go with the remake station? You know, games of a service. You know what I'm saying? Double dipping cash grabs. The remake station. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all y'all get. You know how many people are out here in the gaming industry, content creators, bloggers and vloggers, saying that their PS5 have been collecting dust. Like, bro, they don't even touch it. Like I said before, if you ain't playing multiplats, indie games, old throwbacks, cash grabs, remakes on PS5, that's all it's gonna be. Like, and people cannot wrap their mind around that. They are getting ripped off, man. PS5 ain't got no games, man. You can't call Jim Ryan right now and say, hey man, when Wolverine about to drop? Can we get a date on that? Can't hit a Insomniac up, hey man, yo, what's up Wolverine, bro? You know what I'm saying? We thirsty for something else besides Spider-Man. People are talking about they're getting burnt out by Spider-Man. It's too much. It's too much web slinging. It's too much swinging around the city. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's too much of that. Like, they want to get back to the good old days of gaming. The golden age of gaming, man. They want to see bangers after bangers after bangers coming out. That's why these people went out and bought PS5. They got bamboozled and gooped into thinking when they first dropped PS5, they dropped some bangers out, right? When it first came out, they had a nice little lineup. And then after that, it just flatlined. It just went downhill from there. And everybody was like, well, what's going on? And then it picked up for Xbox. Now Xbox got the momentum. Xbox have been dropping. Listen, guys, Xbox have been dropping bangers in the Game Pass every month. And the fanboys and ponies act like they don't see it. The media act like they don't see it. IGN act like they don't see it. Sony act like they don't see it. Metacritics act like they don't see it. Blinded by AAA bangers from the past. That was on PS4 and down. I can't even wrap my mind around a PS5 AAA banger that's only on PS5 that everybody's just going crazy over. That's only on PS5 unless it's going to be Spider-Man, and I don't even know if Spider-Man going to be only exclusive. I think it may come on PS4 as well. So if everything is being remade and now they're going backwards compatible, because Sony never really wanted to do that. Xbox made them do that. A lot of people say they don't give Uncle Phil and Xbox a lot of credit for backwards compatible. Why do you think all of the old Call of Duties are topping the charts right now? Do anybody know? Backwards compatible, man. That's what people love. That's why I say they love the golden age, the early 2000 Call of Duties. All these games are about to drop day one in the Game Pass soon. And the opponents can't take it because they know they might not be able to play some of those games if they don't have a PS3. I don't even know if they're going to play on PS4. I don't know. Some of those games, you're going to have consoles. You know what I'm saying? PS5, I don't know. You out of luck with that one. If you ain't buying remakes, I don't know. Like backwards compatible, it was always kind of shaky with PlayStation. That's why you want PC or Xbox. You know what I'm saying? And being that it's coming to Game Pass, bro, and they're opening up the ecosystem, and all these fanboys and ponies are so upset, talking all crazy, talking about, we ain't getting, Starfield was supposed to come out on PS5. Listen, we ain't talking to the ponies right now. We're talking to fans. Like I seen some comments and stuff, and I told this person, I say, hey man, I'm happy that you are a PlayStation gamer that like Xbox too, because we don't have many that actually come out and say that. You know what I'm saying? So it was pretty cool to see that, Xbox is growing and they are recruiting people and they're growing everybody's trust back at a very high rate. And Starfield is that gold mine to do it. It can really bring gaming and gamers back together because this game is so big. It kind of sets aside the biasness and the one-sidedness because Sony ain't got no game like that. You know what I'm saying? Hell, PS5 ain't even got no games. You know what I'm saying? So it's easier for everybody to jump ship when somebody ain't basically working for their trust, for their dollar. You know what I'm saying? They're just doing little quick cash grabs, and now the gaming industry is starting to notice it because all the Xbox community, all the Xbox, channels keep talking about it. And so everybody's starting to notice, like, hey man, yeah, PS5 really don't got no games. Like, what are we doing here? We're going out paying $600 to $1,000. Think about all the different countries that's overpricing. Think about all of the scalpers that's overpricing the PS5 right now. But it ain't got nothing that they want on there. Everything is on Xbox. Everything is in the Game Pass ecosystem. And I go back to say this, man. We got a lot of fans out there that want to jump into Xbox ecosystem and Game Pass, and they think they have to buy a console because that's just the way the gaming industry works. They don't know that we got cloud gaming and that you can use your mobile phone, your tablets, your PC, jump into Game Pass, and you can play it across the map. Only place you can't play it is PlayStation and Nintendo. But if you got a mobile device, you can Bluetooth your controller. I even think you can even Bluetooth, I want to say, if you have a PS4 controller or PS5 controller, you still can play Starfield on your phone and mirror it to your smart TVs, and now you got a full screen. Like, I'm giving you guys tips. That's why I say I like to give value, bring value to the gaming industry so you can shop harder. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to shop harder, you can shop smarter. You don't have to spend that extra $500, $600, $700, however, wherever you live at, trying to jump into a game where you don't even have to spend top dollar, or you don't have to dig into your savings, because it's hard out here for a pimp right now. Come on, let's just be real. Like, inflation is through the roof. Come on. So I'm trying to make it easier for gamers and people that like PlayStation and Xbox. I'm not talking about the ponies. I'm not talking about the fanboys. That's the 1 to 5% that's trying to destroy gaming. I'm talking about people that love like gaming. They don't care what platform it is. If it's an awesome, cool game, they're ready to dive in. But they don't think they have enough options, which is they do. And that's why I put the links down in the description so you guys can jump into the Game Pass ecosystem on everything, bro. Just Bluetooth your controller to your phone. And you can jump into Starfield for the last time. Y'all don't have to, you gotta have a console. Listen, oh my goodness. We are in a different generation. You got to think ahead now. We got to think forward. Stop living in the past like the ponies. The ponies are riding that PS4 wave onto the PS5 wave, and that's why they're on a downslope going downhill extremely fast right now, because it's whack. PS5 is whack, bro. It's boring. Don't nobody want it. Don't nobody want no VR. Don't nobody want no games of a service. We only want those banging multiplats, those banging indies, and those exclusives. That's what people want. And we want a good subscription service like Game Pass. What Jim Ryan and Sony, they're not trying to provide, bro. Let's just be real. They're not trying to provide it. So if that's what you're looking for, good luck over there on Sony. You know what I'm saying? You think you can hit Jim Ryan up right now and say, hey man, when you gonna actually, put your foot down and compete with Game Pass and stop playing and pulling our strings and making us feel like we about to get some value out of PS5 when everything is overcharged over there. Everything. You imagine how much this little tablet controller, this little boomerang controller ugly thing about to come out. You imagine how much that thing about to cost? I don't know if it's out yet or not. Bro, you can't even, it's not even mobile. You can only play it on Wi-Fi at your house. If you could have used it like a Steam Deck and download your games to it like a tablet or something like that, that would have been an awesome idea. And take your games on the go, or you can play on the Wi-Fi. You can play on your internet connection. You can do like Game Pass. That would have been a good way to lock people into the PlayStation ecosystem. You still had a controller, but they don't think like that. You know what I'm saying? They're thinking, how can I gatekeep and lock everybody down into the PlayStation ecosystem so that you're trapped, you're caged in. You know what I'm saying? So you can't get out. So that's why they're trying to make all these little exclusive backdoor deals like Final Fantasy 16, for example. They want to make that exclusive, right? But now Square Enix, I had beef. Man, I ain't gonna lie. I had beef. I had some serious beef with Square Enix, man, a few months back, man, before that announcement came out that they shook hands and made friends with Uncle Phil and Xbox now. And now we about to get Final Fantasy 14, which drove the ponies crazy, by the way. And they're still going crazy. Oh yeah, I've been seeing all the vlogs. I be out here deep in these gaming streets now, man. I be knowing what's going down out here. They ain't happy about that Final Fantasy. Like a lot of people, I say, oh, it's 10 years old or whatever. But look, they're doing remakes now. We're in the generation of remakes and remasters now, and backwards compatible still. So the game probably don't even really feel old. It's not gonna feel old to the Xbox community because we ain't have them. So it's like, okay, now we get them. You know what I'm saying? And the fanboys are upset and mad about that. But the reason why we got Final Fantasy back is because one of those Decepticons that was in bed with Sony. They was tight with Sony. You know what I'm saying? So the CEO had to step down. Yeah, they had to send him packing, man. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more. So now we get Final Fantasy. They had to kick somebody out, man. I know it was probably a tough decision to make, especially if you've been together that long. But bro, you costing us millions. That one bad deal, that little backdoor shady deal that Square Enix did for Final Fantasy 16 cost them probably over $200 to $300 million. Easy, bro. You're not even selling the amount of games that you want to sell. You know what I'm saying? So that's why that right there was the reason why they brought Final Fantasy, or they're bringing Final Fantasy back to Xbox, man. And another banger out, man, that a lot of people don't acknowledge. And I salute them for doing a shadow drop. And that's Hi-Fi Rush have hit 3 million players, man. That is insane. That's about how many copies Final Fantasy 16 made. How many they sold, I mean to say. So if you got a shadow drop game on Xbox have 3 million players versus Final Fantasy 16, 3 million plus, buyers. What does that tell you? Xbox is going in a new direction, man. They are winning people back, and they're moving at a fast rate, and they're going to be the new dream team, man. Like I said, we're coming for that #1 spot. Sony, move out the way. Y'all just in the way, just wasting time right now, man. Y'all on a down slope. Y'all have flatline. You can't find no other games that's dropping that's going to be bigger than a Spider-Man or God of War that everybody's going to gravitate towards. You know what I'm saying? To me, to be honest, I really want to say, bro, the hype around Starfield, and I'm gonna close it out with this. The hype around Starfield, bro, is bigger than any PS5 game that dropped this generation. Any. Starfield ain't even out yet. It has slapped God of War in the face. It has slapped Horizon Forbidden West, Forgotten West. It have slapped Forspoken in the face. It's about to slap Spider-Man 2 in the face. Anything that you can think of, all those games together still don't got the same amount of hype right now as Starfield. Now, what does that tell you? We're playing for the right team right now, man. We are playing for the right team, man. And these ponies and fanboys, they can't accept it. It's like they have grown accustomed to PlayStation for so long, and they have so much brand loyalty because their back catalogs and digital catalogs. We get it. You know, you felt like you don't want to leave that behind. You feel like you wasted all those hundreds of thousands of dollars on PlayStation, and now you got to cross over to the Xbox ecosystem, which is you really don't if you have Game Pass. Like I said before, you know, all you have to do is download Game Pass, bro, and you can jump into the Xbox ecosystem. That's where all the AAA bangers, all the day ones are going. That's where they're going, okay, from here on out. Because a lot of people, for some odd reason, you have to go over this, because some people don't get it. They don't get it. They think, oh, you know, they have to wait till an announcement is made, or they're unsure, or the biasness, like what IGN is doing, talking about. I don't know if that was for Liza P or some other game, but they're only going to announce PlayStation and PC and leave Xbox out. Like they have been trying to bully Xbox ever since Xbox One generation, I think, and down. You know, I heard this too. I don't know who I was listening to. It was a podcast I think I was listening to. And do you know, one of the IGN workers have accidentally tweeted out, I think they tweeted out on the main page, that Xbox ain't got no games. Now that right there kind of like made me know, okay, they're for PlayStation, you know, they're ponies, you know, and it's hard to listen to a media or a gaming, you know, outlet that big, but it's so biased. That's why I say them and Metacritic, bro. If you're looking for them to ever really give Xbox 100% credit, I don't know if it's gonna happen. You got people trying to review bomb. You got IGN tweeting out Xbox ain't got no games. You know, this is just dirty playing, man. Like I said before, man, Sony ain't playing fair. You got the CMA still playing around. You got the FTC still playing around. Bro, just sign the contract already. Why y'all still playing around, you jackasses? Y'all trying to favor, y'all still trying to side with Sony and FTC. We already know what's going down in these gaming streets. We ain't stupid. We seen y'all block the deal the first time. We already know y'all was on Sony's side. But we got 90 other countries done approved it except y'all. Y'all the only person playing around. Why? Like, nobody's explaining why. What is the concern? What are y'all concerned with? Cloud gaming gonna take off and it's gonna dust Sony out, and Sony gonna become third place? Cause that's what's about to happen anyway. Obviously, they ain't got no games. So eventually everybody gonna start migrating over to the Xbox or Xbox ecosystem or PC. And y'all still trying to protect Sony that don't care nothing about y'all, all because y'all doing little under the table backdoor deals. In the long run, bro, all of this is going to come out. We are going to see everything that was documented and said between each party. And I'm warning y'all, some of the things y'all may see, y'all may not like on Sony end. A lot of people are probably going to really jump ship when they see how shady, greedy, grimy, dirty Sony is playing dirty in the gaming industry. Even when they knocked Sega off the map. Even when they knocked, way back in the day, when they knocked Sega off the map, people are going to say that because they're going to be like, oh, y'all know Final Fantasy really didn't come out on PlayStation first. It was on Nintendo, from what I heard. You know, I really wasn't into Final Fantasy like that, you know, way back in them days. But that's just word, man. Like, Sony was blocking Final Fantasy, I think, from even coming to Sega back then. I'm just saying, that's crazy, man. They've been playing dirty for a very long time, and it's finally time that the tables have turned, man. And now Xbox is up. Now we got something to be proud of, and you don't have to listen to all these little undercover fanboys telling us not to get hyped and be happy about Starfield going gold. So I hope y'all guys get those pre-downloads in and we can hit platinum today, man, because it's going up this entire generation, and we coming for that #1 spot. Like I said before, Uncle Phil, Game Pass, Xbox, the new dream team, man. And I'm out. Thank you. Peace. If you would like to donate to the channel, man, if you like to jump into the Xbox ecosystem or buy some things, search around, shop around, you already know what to do. Click the link down below in the description. Thank you and peace.